Hello, everyone. It's great to see you all. My name is Jim Geiger. I'm the chair of the APSA Industry and Institution Advisory Committee, and it's really my pleasure now to take some time to introduce to you the sponsors, the industry sponsors of this meeting. We couldn't we couldn't do our job without these industry sponsors. They interact with us in many ways to create amazing products that benefit our patients, and then they support our educational efforts too. So we're really grateful. And without further ado, we'll go through and give each of the industry members just a chance to say hello to you and highlight some of their unique products. So first, from Applied Medical Technology, we have Bill Bentley.
Good afternoon. In 1979, from Cleveland, Ohio, Michael Gatterer from Rainbow Babies and Children's and Jeff Ruponski at University Hospitals pioneered a new procedure to place a feeding tube, the endoscopic pole peg.
So a striker just got kicked out.
The initial device was made from a red rubber catheter, and these pioneers sought a better material.
I don't have Cheryl's number.
Realizing that one of their chief residents was a biomedical engineer, Dr. George Pica, they asked his opinion.
He got bumped off.
He suggested a high-grade medical silicone.
I'll tell him to click back on.
Product was developed, manufactured, and eventually sold. AMT was born. Since then, AMT went from parents' garage to a storefront to a small building
They keep asking me to let him
to the
back.
campus we have today in Brecksville, Ohio, consisting of 2 buildings and over 130,000 square feet. Our wheelhouse and focus remains pediatric enteral feeding. Collaborating with many thought leaders on this call, we continue to innovate and develop new products to help you treat your patients. Launched 2 months ago, our Micro G-Jet provides transdermal feeding for patients as small as 6 kilos. Finally, Dr. Pica once said, there is no greater way to show love for another human being than to provide them nourishment. And there's no better way to show love for humanity than by doing what you all do, devoting your professional life to the care of the pediatric patient. We salute you for your continued innovation, always striving for better, always striving for less invasive. We look forward to continued collaboration in this effort. Please enjoy the rest of your conference and your weekend. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Bill. It's great story and really impactful products. We'll now go to Atracure, a new player in the pediatric surgery space, but very excited to have them here, and Jamie Meyer.
Hello, my name is Jamie Meyer. I am a clinical specialist with Atracure. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to share our therapy with you. I have been working with the surgical team at Mott Children's Hospital since 2016. And since then, Cryonerve Black has become a standard of care for their NUS patients. Cryonerve ablation provides a longer-term pain management by temporarily injuring the intercostal nerves. The cryoprobe is placed on the intercostal bundle, about 4 centimeters from the spine and 2 centimeters from the ganglia. The axons within the intercostal nerves that send pain signals are destroyed distally to the cryoablation site. These axons regenerate about 1 to 2 millimeters per day. Each freeze is about 2 minutes, and our temperature is at about negative 65 degrees Celsius. It is performed on a total of 5 levels. The first one being the level of the incision, 2 above that, and 2 below. The active defrost allows the probe to easily be removed from the cryoablation site, avoiding any advertent damage to the tubular structures. Again, thank you for having me, and please reach out with any questions, and we hope you have a great conference.
Thanks, Jamie. It's really exciting to see the evolution of the product and the impact on our pectus and thoracotomy patients. Next, we'll have Avanos. We have James Sacca, and to tell us about their broad range of exciting products for pediatric patients.
Hey, good afternoon, and thank you, Dr. Geiger. I appreciate the opportunity to address the team. Like Dr. Geiger mentioned, I'm James Sacca, and I'm the Associate Marketing Director for Avanos's enteral feeding business. As you guys know, we've been in this business for many years, and we serve HCPs and patients from across the world with brands that you know and trust, like Mickey and GJ tubes, our initial placement kits, and our MIC and CoreFlow PEG kits. In addition to these products, we have a full suite of devices to help support short-term enteral feeding needs as well. You may have heard that we've recently acquired Neomed, which is a global organization focused on the specialized feeding and medication delivery needs of the neonate and pediatric patient populations. Our commitment is to provide comprehensive solutions and support to help your patients survive and thrive. One thing that I want to share with you that is new is a new resource that we've launched called tubefed.com. Tubefed.com is a comprehensive guide to tube feeding all in one place, and it was developed in collaboration with clinicians and patients. Many health systems have adopted this new tool to help augment patient education during discharge planning and that process, as well as a self-serve resource once patients go home. So please stop by our virtual booth or reach out to myself or your sales representative for more information. Thank you, and hope you have a great rest of your conference.
Great, thanks, James, and for your guys' continued commitment to developing great products for children. Next, we'll have Geisinger, Sarah Lipke.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Sarah Lipka. I'm with the Surgery Institute here at Geisinger Janet Weiss Children's Hospital in Pennsylvania. Joining me virtually, not here in person, is Dr. Kennedy, our chair of pediatric surgery. He's attending the conference. Him and I wanted to take a moment to share with you that we have an exciting new opening on our surgical team here at Geisinger. We are looking to add an additional provider in a pediatric trauma program. Really, it's a program director role. So we wanted to share that information with you. We do have a virtual booth as well. So if you have more, would like to learn more about our position, Dr. Kennedy or I are happy to speak with you directly, or feel free to stop by our virtual booth. Again, this position does have oversight of our level 2 pediatric trauma center, the opportunity to teach medical students, surgical and pediatric residents, our program seeking ACS children's certification verification, clinical research, also available here within the position at Geisinger. And lastly, just a high volume of neonatal and index cases, as well as being employed by Geisinger. You'll have the support of the full complement of peds, medical, surgical subspecialties. So again, welcome, enjoy the conference, and Dr. Kennedy and I are excited to connect if you or someone you know may be looking for a new opportunity.
Great, thank you so much, Sarah. So next is Carl Stortz and Rob Evans. Rob has been a long-time friend, and we've watched Rob started out directly just involved with the pediatric space, and then has expanded his role at Stortz, but long-time commitment to developing amazing pediatric products. So Rob, welcome.
Thanks, Dr. Geiger. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're joining today. I hope everyone is remaining safe during these difficult times. For those in the audience that know me, as Dr. Geiger said, hi. For those whom I've not had the pleasure of meeting, again, my name is Rob Evans. I'm the Director of Marketing for Carl Stortz here in the US, and it's an honor to be here today. For the past 17 years, I've had the privilege of working closely with APSA and with you all, the members. Your passion and your dedication to advancing pediatric surgery is beyond inspirational. And although we are virtual this year, we still brought some exciting technologies for you to check out, which include, of course, our latest visualization, Image 1S Rabina. And then we also have an interactive collaboration display that allows the surgical teams a blueprint for the case that they're about to perform. And the last technology that we have in our exhibit as well, well, let's just face it, kids and families are terrified, especially at the thought of having to go to a hospital, much less being required to have surgery. And so we have a technology that increases patient and family satisfaction by providing a media, kind of like a movie or a cartoon, that allows the kids to be able to watch out on their way and also into the OR, a movie or a cartoon. And so that helps reduce the fear and the anxiety of being in the actual operating room. And so Additionally, this technology allows the family members to receive procedural updates throughout. And so that's a powerful new technology called Comfort One. I encourage everyone to swing by the virtual exhibits and let us know if you have any questions. And with that, I wanted to thank you all again, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the meeting.
Great, thanks, Rob. And next, we have Medtronic. We all know Medtronic well. We have a host of products that we use in pediatric surgery, and we welcome Tony Valentine to share also their this really new product and exciting product, EndoFlip. So Tony, go ahead and tell us a little more.
Thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of your conference. It's really exciting for us. It's the first time to be a part of this meeting, and largely because we do have a fun new technology that is really entering into the pediatric surgical world. So as you mentioned, Medtronic is very familiar to you guys. I am specifically representing the GI and hepatology portfolio. So we offer comprehensive service lines for both reflux and motility diagnostics with our ambulatory pH monitoring, our pH impedance testing, our high resolution manometry, and then our newest one being the EndoFlip planimetry impedance system. And this technology is going to be what's highlighted in our virtual booth. But to give you a quick glimpse of what it's providing to surgeons, it will provide intraoperative dimensional measurements during a variety of foregut procedures such as fundoplication, myotomy, or POEM. It's going to provide real-time assessment of the LES and provide you with the objective way to assess the tightness of the wrap or the adequacy of the myotomy. So EndoFlip truly was designed to enable surgeons to tailor their procedure for optimal patient outcomes while also reducing complications. So it's been really exciting to see it branch out in the pediatric world. And I hope you guys have a second to stop by the booth and learn a little bit more and enjoy your conference as well.
Great. Thank you, Tony. Next, we have Specialty Surgical Products. This is a really great company that they bring us a lot of orphan products in a way, some products that need somebody to distribute them and get them to us. And really grateful for what they do for us and our patients. And Dawn Nelson's here to tell us a little more.
Hello, thank you so much. I have been part of the APSA meeting now for attending it for over 15 years. And although the last 2 years have been significantly different, it's still been a pleasure. So thank you for having us. We bring to you guys the RBI2 suction rectal biopsy system. It's been in the US since 2006. It is the system right now that will bring you consistent suction, uniform specimens, clean, precise cut. The tips are disposable, so your blade is razor sharp and ready to use, while the handpiece is the reusable. It's a really great system. I invite you to stop by the booth, not only to see if we can put it into your facility, but also for any educational purposes you might need. I'm available to set up time for that. We also bring you the silicone silo bags for staged reduction of gastroschisis. We have a very full line of sizes, and we also have the wire ring and wire-free version of the silo bags. So I also invite you to stop and look at those, see if there's any type of silo bag that would work well in your facility, as well as any questions you have. I can set up a time to speak with you about that. We really appreciate all of the support you guys provide us year after year. It really means a lot to us. And like I said, we're just happy to be here. I hope you guys have a great meeting and a wonderful weekend.
Great. Thank you so much, Dawn. And next, Stryker, again, a company very well known to pediatric surgeons who have been with us through our movement from open surgery to laparoscopy and make a host of products that we all use. So we welcome them and are grateful for their support, and introduce Ryan Wing to tell us a little bit more.
Thanks so much, Dr. Geiger, and hello, everyone. My name is Ryan Wing. I'm the Director of Marketing here at Stryker. It's a pleasure to be here with you all, even if it has to be virtually, and support the APSA organization and really the incredible work that you all do.
we're all grateful for that. The last 14 months have been challenging for us all. And one of the bright spots for our organization was securing an ICG fluorescence imaging indication, specifically in pediatric surgery for both our MIS and open visualization platforms. And we're excited and look forward to using these approvals to provide support and education and further resources for this group. In fact, tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, please join us and pediatric cardiothoracic surgeon Dr. Sameh Saeed to hear about his experience using the technology. We do also have a virtual exhibit, so please stop by to visit Stryker. And if you have any questions or would like any additional information, we're happy to do that there. Thanks again for the time and enjoy the Congress.
Thanks, Ryan. It's really exciting to see all these new imaging technologies coming and see their impact in our field. So really great. We do have a few of our exhibitors who couldn't join us today, Kaiser Permanente, Mednex, and Pachira. We encourage you, obviously, to support all the exhibitors and visit their virtual booths. I know when you're watching the meeting, most of us are always in this virtual world. One of the problems is double tasking or doing, a couple or three things at once, but it is actually possible to listen to the talks and also be in the exhibit hall at the same time. So I just want you to know that you can just open the exhibit halls in another browser window and it won't mess up listening to the presentation. So you don't have to wait for a break. You can go to the exhibit halls anytime. And I think what the APSA leadership and our committee's committed to is that we recognize that industry, we need industry to pay attention to pediatric needs and to our patients' needs and to create products. And we understand the challenge of doing that, especially for a smaller market. But we also feel there's a lot of benefits when those products are developed for a specialty market like ours more broadly. And so we really need for us as pediatric surgeons to interact with these industry partners in many ways. And obviously, we're really grateful for their financial support of our meeting, but we can't do our job in general without them. And so I really would appreciate people's visiting them now and after the meeting, and we'll have unique opportunities as we go forward with PedSurge TV and APSA to have continued interaction throughout the year with industry. And I think that's going to be very, very exciting. So yeah, I think that's going to wind up this session. We're maybe a little bit early. And I don't know if we'll move on to a short break or what the plan will be. But again, thank you everyone for your great support and for your really great comments today and amazing stories of how you've impacted pediatric patients. We really appreciate it. Great. So I hope everyone enjoyed that brief interlude there, a little chance for some meditation. But we appreciate all of our industry sponsors, and we're now within a minute or so here of our next session. So you just look ahead and scroll down to the next session, and we'll hope you enjoy the rest of the afternoon.